What were you doing in March of 2011? I need to know because actually, you probably need to know. For me, that was around the time when a lot of shit hit the fan for me. Now, I've previously talked about Pluto in Capricorn. Now I'm going to talk about Neptune in Pisces. That's when it went into Pisces, March of 2011. Now, it is a 14-year cycle. So it takes 165 years for it to orbit the entire zodiac. So the last time, well, okay, let me not get ahead of myself. So Neptune is going to be going into Aries finally. It's getting out of Pisces. And that's happening March 30th of this year. So let's talk a little bit about what you can expect and what maybe happened while it was in Pisces. So first, let's talk about Neptune, okay? So Neptune is a very, it's about dreams. It's about intuition, spirituality, just think of all of that. Like that's a lot when AI and spirituality at all came about, all of our cell phones, social media, all that stuff started to happen during this time when it was in Pisces. So Pisces is also, hold on, let me find my notes on this, sorry. So Pisces is like of all 12 zodiac, it starts with Aries and then it goes all the way to Pisces. And so now it's going from Pisces back to the beginning of Aries, okay? But Pisces is all about spirituality. And, the positives of it are kind of like the unknown and dreamy qualities and all that. There's some dark qualities, just like there's dark qualities with everything. But Pisces is very different from Aries. Aries is fire. It's the initiation. It's like being bold, whereas Pisces is more like you're not really sure where something begins and another thing ends. Like it's really kind of vague. And so you take Neptune and you put that into Pisces. And so there's just this whole, it's like it's amplified because Neptune is already like that. And then you put it in Pisces and it's extra like that. Well, so now you have Neptune that's like that going into Aries, which is not like that. So what can we expect? Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about Aries. So Aries is a cardinal fire sign. It's known for being courageous and independent. So some famous Aries are Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey, Elton John. They're all known for being rebellious, visionaries, pushing the boundaries, just being very innovative. So it's a great thing. It's like that pioneering energy, like you're not afraid to be bold and step out, right? So in this time of it moving into, or Neptune moving into Aries, Neptune is, it's a time, one of the dark sides of Neptune is disillusionment and confusion and not really knowing where the boundaries are. So it's really important, regardless of any sign that it's in, that we really stay grounded and that we stay connected to what helps us stay true and, just grounded in our reality. But Aries is going to help with, if you lean into that energy a little bit, but you also lean into your dreams, like really pay attention to your dreams at night. Pay attention to the dreams you have in your life, visions that you get. Pay attention to that because that can give you guidance on where to put that bold energy. And be bold, be willing to take those risks. Now, also another thing is, where do you have Aries in your chart? So I have Aries in my 6th house, which is about daily habits and things like that. And so, while I'm like doing the dishes or going for a walk, letting the dogs out, while I'm doing those daily habits, a lot of insights can come to me at that time. So look for where it is in your house, what house is Aries in, and that's going to give you some insight on how this Neptune energy can affect you and affect your life in a positive way. But also, like I said, there's the side where you need to be grounded as well. So as we are stepping into so many unknown things as a collective, this is a really good time for it to move into Aries because we need to bring that intuitive energy and that spiritual energy into Aries, the Aries part of our lives, so that we take action and that we bring innovative solutions to these problems or just these new things that are rising up that we don't know how to handle, that we're like, what? I mean, every day it's something new, right? Every day we're like, what is happening now? So it's a good thing. And we just have to, know that it's going to affect that part of us in a very dreamy kind of way. I'm, for one, kind of sick of, Neptune being in Pisces, because for me, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that's when I started losing a lot of people. I lost a lot of people that were very important to me, very key people. But the positive, which I hate to say that, but the other side of that, it did get me to go deeper in myself, in my spirituality. It deepened my beliefs and also my gifts. Like, I am much more psychic now. I can hear people that have passed. I have visions. I hear things. I had massive amounts of visitations and dreams. I'm just much more attuned to that whole part of my life, and that I am grateful for that. Because I really feel like if you've lost someone really close to you, you feel like your heart is now with them in the unknown on the other side. And so it's like your part of you is there. So that's why it's easier to tap in over there. I hope that makes sense. So my moon is in Aries, and also we're switching nodes from North Node Aries, South Node Libra. We're moving into North Node Pisces, South Node Virgo, and I'll get into that in the next video. But there's like a couple signs moving into these big, slow transit signs moving into Aries. And so there's going to be a lot of shifts. Like, these are big energies that are shifting. So just pay attention to how Neptune will be affecting you. And what I'm learning is when one of these big transits happen that are like over 100 years, it takes them to, go through all the signs. By the way, the last time it was in Aries was I'm trying to check my notes, right before the American Revolution. That was the last time, 1861 to 1862. That was the last time Neptune was in Aries. So, the same with Pluto and Aquarius. So there's so much going on right now astrologically. But anyways, whenever there's these big transits, they go in the new sign and then they kind of go back to the old sign. Then they go in the new sign. They do it a couple times before they finally are like in that new sign. So you will see some of that coming up as well, just to give you a heads up. But yeah, so just pay attention to where is Aries in your chart. Stay grounded. Get in touch with your dreams and your spirituality, and let that guide your bold decision making and action. And take that action and try to think in terms of being a pioneer and being innovative. And try to think about, how has your life changed since 2011? What have you gone through? What spiritual gifts have you gotten from whatever it is you've gone through since 2011? Leave it in the comments. I love to hear what you guys have been through as well. All right, take care.